Hello guys, Sunrunner055 here. Sorry my dryer was about to beep. I haven't really done anything yet since the last recording. All I did was I took this dog and dyed its collar, dyed its collar black, and I'm gonna give it a name tag because, my dog in real life sort of looks like this. She's a German Shepherd Coyote cross. She looks like a regular German Shepherd, except for instead of brown and black, she's white and black. So I'm gonna name this one Morgan, which is my dog's name. And then I have to make an anvil, so that's what I am working on to do the name tag. And I had to look it up how to make it because I did not know how. And I hope I have enough iron, but I'm going to have to go mining again. I'm doing this on the small screen instead of having it full screen to see if that helps, because I've noticed in my videos it doesn't fill up the whole YouTube screen, so I'm trying to find out why it does that. Oh, and I turned my sensitivity down. That's why I had a hard time controlling my mouse, is my sensitivity was so high that it would scroll everywhere. So right now I have my sensitivity set at 70. It's kind of just experimental, and we'll see how it works for me. But I'm not losing control anymore. I know exactly where my mouse is gonna be. Would you look at that? I'm lagging a little bit again today. Here he is. Oh, he's a little villager one. Too bad he's gotta die. I don't have any way to trap him right now. That was weird. I got some more spruce so I can finish my roof. I'm done my farm. I finished filling in the, I think I need one more. Yeah. I finished filling in the potatoes. I turned the game volume down because I noticed in my recordings that, the music and stuff was overpoweringly loud, along with the cats and everything. Was really loud. So I, turned it down. I don't know if it's still too high. It's kind of trial and error for a while. Well, I guess while I wait for this, I could always go get the name tag. I don't like how you can hear me clicking, but I'm hoping when I get a new, microphone that you won't be able to hear that. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm actually going to take a stack of wheat, or 2 stacks of wheat, and make, what am I going to make with bread? Bread. I need to eat. Sorry, my brain is like so scattered. I go to work in like half an hour, so I just popped on before I had to go to work. I need to make more chests. So, I found out that the first video that I posted, or not the first Minecraft video, I don't know why I just did that. My first Minecraft video that I posted, you can't actually, see, because I had it set to private, but I fixed that now. It's now set to public. So now you should be able to see it when I go to show you. Probably don't have everything I need, and this cat, I have enough levels to name them. I have 2 more cats. Oh, you already saw that. I have 2 more cats outside because, Oh, creepers, creepers. Yeah, I'm so scatterbrained. I just can't think. I want to name this cat too, because I have a cat that looks exactly like this in real life, and her name's Jordan. So I want to name that one too, but I'm gonna wait. Shut up. Jeez. Give me 3 seconds of silence, please. An anvil. So much iron. Well, let's put the anvil right... Oop. Right here. I don't like that you can see the dirt, but oh well. Oh, there's a spider outside. Now, if I remember right, it's shift click. Yay! Oh, it's Morgan! I want to go to sleep if I can. I'm gonna have to try to find why my thing's so laggy. I don't know. I had internet problems earlier today, so my YouTube video hasn't quite posted yet. But I'm hoping it'll post before I have to go to work, which is in half an hour. So I'm hoping it'll go up before then, so that way I can double check on it and everything. I'm gonna completely mob-proof my house. I have cats outside. And I'm gonna be putting a villager outside, a couple blocks away, so that way the zombies automatically go there. It might cause server lag, more so than what it is, but I'm not up at nights very often anyways. And for skellies, I'm just gonna have to have my dogs on me all the time. Cause that's the only thing I can think of, and I'm gonna light it up, but the creepers are gonna have the cats. So, yeah. Come on out. Come on out. I don't understand why the animals can't figure these doors out. It's not that hard. I don't know what to do. I need to get a project going. I guess what I could do, you haven't really seen my building skills with what I have set up, but I like to think that I'm a pretty good builder as I played on the Minecraft server, or Minecraft on the Xbox, and everybody always complimented my videos, or not my videos, my builds. So I guess for the first... Oh shit. Shoot. For the first couple subscribers, so first 2 subscribers that I get, I will build a monument for them. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'll build them like a little, thing. Something cool. I'll build them something cool. Like, you can give me a suggestion if you want something in particular, but if you have nothing in particular in mind, then I will, just think of something. Like, I can build you a giant tree house or something, and then feature that in a couple of my videos. I'm so scatterbrained today, and I can't think about what I'm saying to the point where I don't know what I'm saying. Minecon. Let's talk about Minecon. I really, 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 really want to go to Minecon, but, the problem with Minecon is I don't have the money, and I'm not going to be able to save it up because I have some family that lives, in the next province over, and they want me to go visit sometime, and that's going to cost me about $500 just to go visit them. If I plan it at the right time, it's not going to be too expensive for the flight tickets, because it's only an hour worth of flying. But it's still going to be expensive, and considering that I checked how much it would cost me to fly out to Minecon, and it would cost me like $700 to $900 just for the plane ticket for there and back. So that's not spending. And I think if I left closer to Minecon, then it was the $900, but that's just my luck. But I would really, really, really like to go. One of my favorite Let's Players is going there. His name's Vintage Beef, and he's never shown his face before, and I nerded out when I heard he was going, and I'm really disappointed that I can't go, but it's just not something I can afford, and then I'd have to take that additional time off work, and I already am not going to be working that often, so I can't afford it, and it really sucks. I mean, if I could go, I would go, and I don't know, it would be my first year going, so it doesn't seem like anything that amazing, or it shouldn't seem like that much of a disappointment that I'm not able to go, but I'm 150% bummed. I mean, if I could afford it, I don't care if my manager would be mad at me, I'd be booking it off and I would go, and I would have a heck of a time, but it's hard not to get really super bummed out, especially when you heard about it and your initial thought is, I'm going, and you make a whole bunch of plans, and then you've got to think logically after that and think, no, I can't go. And so you kind of, it's like someone telling you that you can have that piece of candy that you've wanted for a couple weeks, well, not a couple weeks, for a long time. You wanted this certain kind of candy, and then you find out that there's going to be a shipment nearby of this really special candy, and then you find out that you have no ride because your mom won't give you a ride or whatever. It's kind of the same as that, but a lot more important. It's a bad analogy, I know. So I don't know. I'm bummed about that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about how laggy it's going to be when I review the video. I'm not going to be able to get a new microphone right away, but I'm starting my own little business, so I'm hoping that through this little business I can make some extra money. Like, I'm still not going to be able to go to Minecon or anything, but I'm hoping that I can make enough extra money that I don't have to worry as much, because I'm getting huge student loans and everything, but I want to try to not use as much as I can, so that way I can keep how much I owe the government down. Because, I mean, it's the last thing I want to do to owe the government thousands of dollars right after I'm done my college. So, I don't know. I don't know if I like this being so close. I don't know if these can share. No, they can't. I guess you can make it a 4x4. But I kind of want it spread. So just to take up extra space. I mean, if I ever need the space, then I'll condense it down, but in the meantime, I'm just going to stick with this. My videos have always been a little over 20 minutes for Minecraft, and I'm okay with that. I'm worried that people aren't going to want to watch. It's not that I'm overly concerned about not being watched. It's just, yeah, it's for fun and everything, but everybody still hopes that they get people who watch them and give them constructive feedback. And if I don't have anybody watching, I'm not going to have any feedback. So, I'm trying to keep them down, because when people aren't that popular, you don't want to watch a 25-minute video of them playing. And when there's more of a demand of playing longer, like a half an hour or so, or, I don't know, then I might start playing longer, but in the meantime I think I'm going to actually cut it down to 15 minutes. I've had about 10 views on my videos. Only problem is people are only watching, or 10 views on my last Minecraft video. Only problem is people are only watching the first 15, or no, 45 seconds, first 45 seconds. And I mean, if they're watching your video, you want to be able to talk about things interestingly enough and have enough conversation going to keep them interested, and not being bored. And I know this quite well, because there's lots of people, I'm guilty for it. I watch them play Let's Plays, and within the first 20 words out of their mouth, or first 2 minutes, I already know if I'm going to watch their whole video or not. And I should just, if I'm starting to watch a video, just watch the whole thing unless it's really bad. Even if I don't like it, it provides support for the YouTuber, and then they can get more feedback and such, so that way they become a better YouTuber. But unless we get that feedback, then we can't become any better at it. So, I totally blew off the subject from before. The microphone. Yeah, I'm trying to make some extra money from that. Did you ride my horse over here? So that way I can buy a microphone. Okay, I didn't. Maybe like my catchphrase. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, the microphone, yeah. It's not a subject I want to talk about. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that, and then I'm hoping that'll cut out, like, the clicking noises that you can hear. And I'm hoping that'll, make it so you can't hear as much background noise, because I have 2 roommates. Right now I'm babysitting someone's dogs. I have 2 dogs in the house. I have, an adult cat who's 10, which is Jordan, and then I have, a kitten in the house who likes to run around and just make noise. So I'm hoping to cut out background noise. I'm still going to be situated in the kitchen, because that's where my desk is, because it can't fit into my bedroom at the moment. Not until I get a closet, because my room doesn't have a closet, so my room's very, very cluttered. Like, I have a wardrobe and everything, but anyways, yeah, I just moved into this house not even a month ago, so not everything's completely set up yet. We still have boxes in the front room. We had plumbers here yesterday, so I had a hard time recording because we had some tree roots grow into the piping. So they were doing that, and it's grinding out the tree roots is very loud, so it's all you could hear in the recording was the grinding in the background, and it's like the bathroom door opens up to the hallway that leads into the kitchen. And it's the only hallway in the house, and it's just, if you had a house and in Minecraft, it would just be like 2 blocks worth of hallway. So it's right near where I am. I'm actually in the dining room, which is open to the kitchen, like with a big open floor plan, so it's all one big room. The kitchen, the dining room, and the front room's all one big room. So it can get loud in here. Like, I had to scrap a recording that I did for yesterday or today's video, simply because you could hear my roommates in the background. Like, not that I have a problem with you guys hearing my roommates in the background, it's just when it starts getting really loud and annoying. I know how that is. If someone's playing the game, you want them to be interacting with the game and not interacting with those around them and the stuff that they're doing in real life. I mean, sometimes it's comical and funny, but most of the time it's kind of annoying and you would wish that they would just play the game. So, that's what I'm going to try to focus on doing. But I'm also, for Minecraft right now, just gathering supplies because I want to do a bigger build. I don't have a build planned yet, which is why I'm wanting to do the monuments for the subscribers. Because of that way I can get started and get my creative juices flowing. Because once I get going, I can make good things. But when I'm at this beginner phase, I love starting fresh. Because then you have all the stuff that you have to do. But once you make it so you have enough supplies that you don't have to always go out and whatever, and you don't have to set up your farm or anything, so you have food source, then it's just not inductive of creativity. So I'm already to the point where I feel like I have no idea what to do. I haven't built a big house, I haven't even finished my house, but that's because I'm not into it, because I know it's just a temporary house. I never build huge things that completely, like, where you have the big floor spaces and you gotta try to figure out how to fill it, but that's because I'm on the Xbox version, or I used to be on the Xbox version, and you can't play around with the blocks like you can now. Like on the Xbox version, you can't do upside down stairs or anything yet, and half slabs aren't the same, and redstone doesn't work the same, and it's hard coming from someone who watches the computer Let's Plays to see all the stuff that I could be doing, and then knowing that I can't because it's not updated at that point, and I'm sure it'll get there. And I still stand by that the Xbox version I really enjoy. I find the controls are easier because they just are. And it's kind of cheaty controls. Like, I know, like, now I have problems with sprinting because sometimes the double click doesn't work. And on the Xbox One it usually does work. So there's that. I don't know. I couldn't wait for the horses update for the Xbox because that would probably be a year before I even got to see them, and I really wanted to start posting videos of the Let's Plays, and I didn't want to try to figure out how to install a capture card, and I'm sure it's really easy if I were to just take the time to look it up. But I'm so bad with technology that I'd probably wreck my TV and everything like that. I'm sure I'll get it figured out at some point, but they're also really expensive in my area, so again, I'm going to go to eBay and try doing it through eBay. So, yeah, I'm going to be, not yet, because I've just started playing on the computer, but I'm going to be setting up a server, and try to, on the servers that I already have available to me on the computer, I'm going to try to go around, make some friends, and then invite friends to that server, but I don't want to have a server where it's just a whole bunch of griefers and everything, so I'm going to make it a private server, so it's just invite only, because I can't stand griefers. They drive me insane, and like, I don't even want to deal with it, because on my Xbox map it's happened in the past where I've had my house burnt down because I built a giant tower with wood and like netherrack and stuff, a nether brick, and they would just repeatedly burn it down. And so on the Xbox One you can just shut it off without saving, but it sucks if you got a lot of work before and then you have to shut it off before saving. So I had people burning it down all the time, so I eventually found out who it was and kicked multiple people for it. And I don't want to go through that again, because it's really frustrating, and you try to not get frustrated, because sometimes it's just some people thinking they're pranking you, and it's hilarious. But it kind of gets to you when it's repetitive. Like, I'd lose hours of work because someone would burn my house down, and I didn't feel like rebuilding it. It was almost the point where someone burnt it down, and I almost just said screw it and built a simple little dirt hut because I was tired of having people burn it down. Like, just, it wouldn't stay a dirt hut, it would just be a dirt hut until I got the supplies and a plan together, because I like to plan my builds. I will go in Creative World, plan it out, count blocks even sometimes, just so that way I can have it all the way planned out. And I wanted to have something that people wouldn't be able to burn down, so it would be more brick related, and I don't like the bricks. But now I have the hardened clay option here, and I have way more options, so I can try to get builds right. On the single player, I'm going to let most of my planning you guys see. Like, I'm not going to be going into Creative World and planning it out, but what am I doing? But I'm still going to be trying to do it on single player. That way you can see kind of how I plan things and how my brain works when it comes to this kind of stuff, and it kind of just gives you ideas if you want to do your own builds. Like, again, I don't like the cobblestone. I don't want to do mossy cobble because I hate mossy cobble. Whenever I find a spawner, I collect it just so that way I have it. Even though I'm on a single player map, I always collect it with the mentality that I'm going to trade it if I need to trade it, or I can sell it or whatever. And I'm a block hoarder. Like, I've got these with no intention of building with them, and then I finally thought of for the house. But I don't know what to put there. I mean, I could put stone. I could. I don't know. I want a different block because I've got too much of this and that, and I just want something on the front that draws your eyes to the front. Because I mean, I love the sides, which don't have the cobblestone, but I still would prefer on the front something that just grabs your eye. And that's why on the inside I put orange wool. I used carpet so I could spread the wool out better. But that's why I used orange wool, so that way it draws your eyes to something in the house, and you're not just, shut up. And you're not just in the house, you're like, nah, it's bland, blah, blah, blah. No, I want you to come in and be looking around like, oh, this is kind of cool. Just to make it interesting, I don't know. I'm jumping from subject to subject, and this video is taken about 20 minutes now, so, this is going to be one of the rare incursions where, oh, it's raining outside. Sorry, ADHD. It's going to be one of the rare incursions where I record my whole video at once, and it's sort of just an explaining video. But it is one of those videos where I just try to explain everything all at once. But if there's any good servers out there that you're aware of, I really want to join a multiplayer server because I love the player interactions. Sometimes they can drive me nuts, but I love the player interactions, and I would like to get on a server that's good, or work towards getting on a server that's good. Like, there's one server in particular that I'm really determined to try to work to get into. So, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to seem like one of those creepy people who just stalk somebody from the beginning, but that's what I'm doing. I've been watching this server for months, and I couldn't get the chance to go on. I'll tell you, it's the Minecraft server. I mean, I would give my right leg to go on the Minecraft server, but I'm gonna have to work towards that, and there's so few people on there, and there's all these people working towards it, so there's a huge chance I'm not gonna get the opportunity, and I know it's gonna take a lot of work and everything, but that's one thing that I would like to achieve. But anyways, if you know any good servers that I can work towards getting on or whatever, or beginner servers or something that I can work towards, let me know. I am starting my DBZ, or not my DBZ, my DayZ, Minecraft series soon here. I just trying to figure out the lag issues before I do that, because there's a lot of people in those servers, so it'll lag more than it does on my single player. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. I'm going to send this to get made into a movie, so when I come home from work I can start uploading it, so it'll upload by about midnight. So that's all I gotta say for today. I don't know how to end these, so I and ah and don't know what to do. and it's an awkward ending. Anyways, see ya. Bye.